These are oyster mushrooms. When they come out, when they flush from a base, but they don't really have a stem, and they'll have a slight seafood kind of oystery smell to them. These are turkey tail mushrooms, and they're called turkey tails as far as I know because they kind of fan out, make like different colors like a turkey tail. But these are highly medicinal, and there's a certain process you have to go through to extract the medicinal properties out of them and make a tincture. My folks were always really tied to the land because they grew pretty much everything they ate. So I'm wanting to take a little more of a permaculture approach to developing the property, but also I plan to grow vegetables and start a little side business, maybe selling at the farmer's market or something, just to provide good, healthy food for people. I graduated Berea with a bachelor's degree in economics. To live here has been a dream of mine since I was a kid. These are the kind of experiences that I want to share with my daughter because it's important to me that she understands where food comes from. It's priceless to me. It's where my father was born. It's where my grandfather was born. My great-grandfather lived here his entire life. The sentiment is worth way more to me than any kind of cash value that you could put on it, because it's been generations and generations of work and hard labor, good times, lots of stories that I've heard my entire life. My great-great-uncle used to throw a chain over that limb and hoist up his old Model T to work on. My great-uncle's plowing with a pair of oxen, or my great-grandpa and his mule Jack that he loved dearly.
You know, do you think you get a bad rap?
Yeah, I've experienced that sentiment before. People feel like they want to come here and educate us about our culture. And I don't know. It makes me scratch my head and wonder how they even feel that way, really. I don't blame people for wanting to live here. It's beautiful. But one of the problems I have is when people want to come here because it's beautiful, and then some of that beauty goes away. It's a double-edged sword, because there are some good things that come out of it. I didn't understand what that really looked like until probably the past 10 years. As a small business owner, it's beneficial for more people to move here. Me being in construction is financially beneficial for sure. There's some wonderful folks that I've met. Some of my best pals are from Michigan and Florida. Just good folks, you know. There's also a lot of folks that move here that don't appreciate the culture, probably mostly because they don't understand it, or they've been told things about, grew up with the notion that we're just a bunch of hillbillies. One of the big things about the influx of people here is that anytime there's an increase in population, there's certain things that are going to happen. The cost of local property is going to go up. That's happening at a ridiculous rate. Taxes are going to go up. So you got a lot of people on fixed incomes that don't want their taxes to go up because they don't plan on selling. You know, if you're in it just to flip houses, then when the tax rates go up, property value goes up, vice versa, whatever, the chicken or the egg, but it's a good thing. But if you're planning on staying on the piece of property forever, then that's a negative thing. Yeah, it's something that needs to be talked about, as long as it can be a cordial conversation. Oftentimes it's not. I have mixed feelings about, like, local government regulating the growth. I think that could be done in a way that's not invasive. but I don't know exactly what that looks like. My daughter and I are going to build a place to live, and this is where I'm going to move and live until I die.